We like to eat a lot of sweet potato casserole, which means a lot of sugar and a lot of nuts and a lot of butter. And that's what makes it so good. Good morning. At least this morning here, it's the Saturday of Labor Day weekend, and you're not going to see this till the Tuesday after Labor Day. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching this. I hope you're going to be able to hear it, because there's a lot of noise in the neighborhood today. Because it's Saturday morning, everybody's out mowing their lawn. They're doing some major highway construction and redesign and redevelopment just down the road from us, and they have blocked off some other portions of the highway, and they're starting to detour people going all the way around us, so there's additional traffic noise on the edge of our neighborhood. The cicadas are singing and making a lot of noise this morning. It's just really noisy. My original intent for this video was to let you know that I needed to apologize that I was not going to have a video. School has started up. That has taken away a lot of my free time here trying to get ready for the fall. I have added to some of my responsibilities outside of this and outside of work at church, so that's kind of taking up a lot of my free time. I've got a lot of video footage that is backlogged that I've not edited to get to you. I just haven't had a chance to edit it. But I felt like it would be wrong to just post a 30-second clickbait video for those people who might be subscribed and might come back to see what's going on and say, hey, sorry, I don't have a video. So we're gonna do a real short one. For you today, and this will be one of those uncut videos. It's gonna be raw as it goes out there. So without further ado, let's just get to it. I take that back. There's probably going to be some cuts in here because I just sort of lose my train of thought. You see the garden here behind me, these ginormous aubergine, as they call it in some places, but they're eggplants. The height of their plants, they're huge. But the only garden thing we're going to do today is we're going to look at these sweet potatoes. So let's walk on over there together. Okay, I lied. It's not going to be completely uncut. That's not going to be possible. Here's the sweet potato that I played around with in the last video that was posted about harvesting my potatoes, just to see how that was doing. A lot of time has passed since I did this. These sweet potatoes, let's see, today is September the 3rd. The 100 day was August the 15th. So just doing some quick math. These have been in the ground 118 days. We're gonna dig up this one in the bag and just go ahead and pull it up and see what it looks like, so I can get some anticipation for the ones in my bed over here. Because all the research that I've done, again, never grown sweet potatoes myself, but all the research I've done says you can pretty much let them grow as long as you want to, but just be careful for the fact that they might be the size of a basketball if you wait and dig them up too late. Well, let's see how big this one's getting in this grow bag. Now this is the only garden task I'm doing today because I got a ton of other things I have to do, unfortunately. So I'm gonna put gloves on because it just takes forever to get the dirt out from underneath my fingernails when I go through this process. So pardon on me for just a moment. These are actually my wife's gloves. They're a little small, part of a 5-pack. So I'm gonna break these in for her. Okay, let's see if we can just pull the thing up. Nah, it's not gonna work that way, so let's just dig around it. It's not very big, but considering it's in a grow bag, it's not bad. And compared to the size of my potatoes, I'll take it. Oh well, we got the vine out the way now, so that's not going to be an issue. Certainly there's, here we go. I feel some other things down here. Okay, let's push pause. Let's get through this dirt a little bit more effectively. All right, this will be a little bit more effective. And I can take the dirt, put it in this bucket, and I'll make getting it back to the grow bag or wherever I want to store it to reuse again next year a little bit easier. I do it in the wheelbarrow, so if I get sloppy, it'll be easy to reclaim anything that I miss. And while we're out here, I decided we're going to go ahead and see what's left in those remaining potato bags, Yukon Gold bags that I left untouched in the last video. There's another one. They're nice and fat. They're not very long. And I don't know if that's because of the type of potato it is or the fact that it's in a grow bag. There's another little one that had started, didn't have time to develop. Honestly, I'm happy with that, considering the poor yield of those Yukon Gold potatoes and the fact that these were grown in a grow bag. I'll take those 2 small sweet potatoes. I'm not sure exactly how big they are supposed to get, but they're pretty good size in terms of their diameter. It would be nice if they were long, a little bit longer. We like to eat a lot of sweet potato casserole, which means a lot of sugar and a lot of nuts and a lot of butter. That's what makes it so good. It would take a lot of these to do that. But one person, this is definitely, or maybe even just one of these, would be a good just single size serving for a person who's trying to eat real good size servings versus American size servings. I was hoping to get 3 to 5 potatoes per vine. I've got 10 in the bed over here. That would get us, you know, quite a few meals for us this winter, assuming that the actual sweet potatoes that we dig up from over here are decent sized. We're not going to find that out this video this weekend. We're going to let them continue to grow a little bit, because this is not bad size, and I think that even if this is the size of the ones over there for the moment, we give them another couple of weeks in the ground and they can get a little bit bigger. Let me dump this soil out this bucket back into this bag, and let's see what's left in these 2 Yukon Gold bags while we're here. Well, not too bad. Let's look and see what was left in those final 2 grow bags. In the last video I had left 3. I dug up one of those about a week ago, one of those 3, and didn't bother recording it, but it was pretty similar to what you're about to see. Here's one of the 2 bags. Not bad. I mean, when you compare it to what I got in the last video from 8 total bags, this was not bad at all. This one has almost as many potatoes as all of the other 8 bags combined, just in of itself. There was a 3rd bag. I didn't record it. I dug it up about a week ago, and its yield was probably about like that, if my memory serves me correctly. And of course, here's the 2 sweet potatoes from this bag. Not the mega harvest that I was hoping for, but we've already been there. We discussed this, did that in the last video. But I'll take it. I'll live with it. I got a couple other garden chores to do. Got some beans to pick, because yes, we actually have beans now. I did pick about, I don't know, about a quart to half a gallon of beans earlier this week, and got some more to pick today. I need to pick these personal handful sized butternut squash back here behind me, because they didn't get very big. I'm afraid I may have left them on a little too long. They might be a little too hard. But before I go, I just want to show you one other thing for you to be thinking about with me, and I'd love to get some comments from you as far as what to do. I had a friend come this morning and tell me what he would charge to take his big mower, because he's got a landscaping business, to just chop all of that down for me. The plan has always been, when I started this back in December of 21, was that in the fall of 22, I would not just be growing vegetables, but in the fall of 22, I would start raising our own meat, rabbits, quail, or chickens, or whatever. With the recent developments, not knowing about the longevity of this place, don't know if that's something we need to even bother about. I'm curious what you think. Now, you haven't seen the final record of how things have gone, but you've heard me complain about it enough in the last couple of videos that you know what I'm dealing with. What would you do? Would you move over the winter and start fresh someplace else? Or would you do what you could do on this property, even if it's just growing meat and a handful of vegetables that don't require as much sun? Or would you just move on? Why don't you go ahead and comment down below. Thanks for watching this impromptu video. Hope you had a good Labor Day weekend. I'm hoping that when it's all said and done, we will have said we had a good Labor Day weekend. Will you do me a favor? Will you give this video a thumbs up? Maybe even share it with somebody. You know the rest of the routine. While you're down there, go ahead and subscribe so you can keep up with all of the other attempts and decisions and things that I'm having to work through to decide what we're going to do with this dream of a suburban homestead. Most importantly, always remember, the one who created you made you able to create also. So get out there and make it, grow it, and live it.